This presentation is merely a brief overview of the topics covered in the chapter and should not be considered a substitute for reading the chapter. This chapter covers the budget process, creating comprehensive budgets, cash and specialized budgets, budget variances, and budgets, financial statements, and financial decisions. The budget process is an infinite loop, similar to the larger financial planning process. It involves defining goals and gathering data, forming expectations and reconciling goals and data, creating the budget, monitoring actual outcomes and analyzing variances, adjusting budget, expectations, or goals, redefining goals. To avoid unwelcome adjustments, you should be conservative in your expectations so as to maximize the probability that your actual results will be better than expected. Thus, when estimating, you would always underestimate the income items and potential gains and overestimate the expense items and potential losses. A comprehensive budget, that is, a budget covering all aspects of financial life, will include a projection of recurring incomes and expenses and of non-recurring expenditures. Non-recurring income or windfalls should not be counted on or budgeted for conservatively. Recurring incomes would be earnings from wages, interest, or dividends. Recurring expenditures may include living expenses, loan repayments, and regular savings or investment deposits. Non-recurring expenditures may be for capital improvements such as a new roof for your house, or for purchases of durable goods such as a refrigerator or a car. These are purchases that would not be made each period. A cash flow budget is a budget that projects a specific aspect of your finances, that is, the cash flows. Other kinds of specialized budgets focus on one particular financial aspect or goal. A specialized budget is ultimately included in the comprehensive budget as it is a part of total financial activity. It usually reflects one particular activity in more detail, such as the effect of owning and maintaining a particular asset or of pursuing a particular activity. You create a budget for that asset or that activity by segregating its incomes and expenses from your comprehensive budget. A budget variance occurs when the actual results of your financial activity differ from your budgeted projections. Despite your best efforts to plan and budget, there are certain items that are particularly difficult to estimate. Gasoline prices sometimes fluctuate 30 cents or more in a month. That makes nailing down gasoline costs extremely difficult and leads to budget variances quite often. Those who use Mint.com know that it helps you create a budget and notifies you when you have budget variances. Sometimes technology can help us avoid spending more than we budgeted. GasBuddy.com lists gas prices. This map shows Aurora, Illinois. If a consumer were planning to purchase 15 gallons of fuel, he could do so at BP on Galena Avenue for $3.29 per gallon, or fill up at Speedway in North Aurora at $3.04 per gallon, saving $3.75 on a tank of gas. Financial planning is a continuous process of making financial decisions. Financial statements and budgets are ways of summarizing the current situation and projecting the outcomes of choices. Financial statement analysis and budget variance analysis are ways of assessing the effects of choices. Personal factors, economic factors, and the relationships of time, risk, and value affect choices as their dynamics, how they work and bear on decisions, affect outcomes. That concludes this presentation. I hope you enjoy reading the chapter.